Unbeaten Ospreys welcomed back captain Alan Wynne-Jones to the starting lineup for the visit of Cardiff Blues, who were looking for only their second win this season. Ospreys were dominant in the opening stages, and Dan Biggar kicked 2 penalties early on before this break from the impressive Dan Baker looked like it might end in a first try. But the move ground to a halt when Cardiff were penalised, and Biggar struck a third penalty to make it 9-0. Things went from bad to worse for Cardiff when Sam Warburton was sin-binned for side entry at a ruck, and Biggar added another 3 points from the resulting penalty. Biggar's opposite number, Rhys Patchell, got Cardiff on the scoreboard with a penalty, but Ospreys were firmly in the driving seat and bagged their first try when fullback Dan Evans showed great strength to scramble over the line. Biggar's conversion meant Ospreys' lead was extended to 19-3. Ospreys were throwing the ball around freely with such a healthy lead, so freely in fact that referee Leighton Hodges couldn't keep track of their movements and was caught up in the tackle area by accident.
I think that was a nuisance.
The home side didn't let up at the start of the second half, and it took 10 minutes after the restart for Ospreys' second try to arrive. Blues prop Adam Jones, returning to his old club for the first time since leaving in the summer, could only look on at this ruck on the try line as scrum half Rhys Webb got a sly score which had to be referred to the TMO before confirmation took the Ospreys into a 26-3 lead. And they could have had more too when winger Jeff Hassler popped up and raced clear of the Cardiff defence, but his pass to Andrew Bishop didn't make it. Cardiff then came back into the game despite the 23-point gap. Fullback Adam Thomas with a superb break and then handing on to Lloyd Williams, who finished strongly to make it 26-8. Things got better for Cardiff when Ospreys substitute Morgan Allen was sin-binned for pulling down this maul. Play continued with the Blues given advantage, but Allen was yellow-carded when the advantage came to nothing. In the last minutes of the match, the TMO was called into action again when substitute Christian Dacey drove over the line. The try was eventually given, and Patchell converted to make sure the Blues ended on a positive note. But it's Ospreys who remain top of the Pro12 and the league's only unbeaten team so far.
And there's plenty more rugby coming your way in the next 7 days from all over the rugby world. Starting in Europe and starting on Thursday evening, it is the start of the new European season. Challenge Cup, Gloucester against Breve from Kingsholm. That's at 7:30 on Sky Sports 1. And then we cast forward to Saturday and Sunday and the Champions Cup itself. Sale Sharks take on Munster at 12:30 on Sky Sports 2. We're on 2 all day. Racing Metro hosts from Paris, and we'll be there with them as they welcome the Saints in fine form at 5 o'clock. And then at 12:30 midday on Sunday, Ospreys against Treviso from the Liberty. Toulouse take on Montpellier, familiar foes those two from the top 14, of course. We've been following both of their fortunes. And then Toulon hosts the Scarlets, and we'll be with them hopefully in the sunshine at the Stade Felix Mail, 3 o'clock, Sky Sports 2 on Sunday afternoon. There's also rugby from the Southern Hemisphere, and we've reached the semi-final stages of both the ITM Cup in New Zealand and South Africa's Currie Cup. Semi-final 1 and 2 on Friday and Saturday mornings, respectively, from New Zealand. 7:30 in the afternoon we go on Saturday for the Currie Cup. Semi-final 1 at 4, semi-final 2 at 6, and then wedged in between on Saturday morning, Australia against New Zealand. It's Bledisloe 3. I guess the trophy itself is decided, but both are warming up for their trip to this part of the world. That's at 9:45 Saturday morning on Sky Sports 2.